All right, I'm so excited about our next guest. Not only is she a friend, she quickly became a friend, like I would say about 5 years ago. But I would say within the last few months, we've become even closer. I definitely consider her as one of my really close-knit friends. But it's none other than C.R.LEE Crystal.
What up?
So we're excited to have you. I know that Lexi has a laundry list of questions, but I just want to say I'm excited that you're going to be part of course, the podcast, but Women 22, because I love your vision. I love your hustle. I respect it, and you inspire me. So, Lexi, start with one of your laundry list of questions.
Oh, God.
So, Crystal, why don't you first kind of introduce what your business is? So she is a style icon and creates...
Oh my God, I'm going to hang out here more. Okay.
I give everyone awards.
Okay.
So yeah, you're a style icon and you have an amazing business with clothing that you always wear and I need to get my hands on. So tell us about it.
Love it. Well, first of all, thanks for having me. Anytime anybody wants to chat with me about my business and what I'm doing, I'm always so honored. So thanks for taking the time.
Yeah.
And yes, my name is C.R.LEE. I am a fashion designer. First, I do cut, sew, all of that. So like old school, hand to garment, fashion designer. I started my brand C.R.LEE in 2013, and that was more of my cut, sew, custom side of things. And then in That was 2019, right? The TOMBOI really kind of took off.
Now.
Yeah.
They do at this, especially on this side of it, because you're like, wait, what day? It all just comes together. In 2019, my TOMBOI brand really took off during the pandemic, and then both worlds just kind of meshed together. And so now I have my first brick and mortar store here in Denver off Broadway. So it's just been
really
like a
dope, by the way.
crazy, it's just been a crazy organic growth.
And what type of clothing is TOMBOI? What can we expect?
So, like, TOMBOI is more of your luxe streetwear, athleisure, it's basically like pink for Victoria's Secret. So my C.R.LEE line is more of like the runway pieces, more of the high end, the silk, the, resort wear kind of things. And then TOMBOI is more of your athleisure, everyday, throw it on, go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
I'd wear that shit out, though. It's so cute.
I mean, but that too.
That's streetwear, right?
It's elevated streetwear.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I like to tell people.
Yeah, because I wear it to the airport or just to, I mean, I love it.
It's
great.
the ultimate travel
And it's
fit.
quality. It's not like,
Right.
doesn't feel cheap. Although I do love our AA sweaters, it's different kind of
Yeah. We like to,
Hey, listen, I still wear my AA sweaters.
No.
But I met Crystal probably about 5 years ago for my ex-husband. And he said, you got to meet her. She can make you a dress for your 40th birthday. Okay, maybe it was it? I don't know. Okay, like I said, it all comes together.
Yeah.
And
We've had a lot of drinking nights together.
Lots of good
All
stories.
comes together.
So anyway, I met her and I'm like, okay, I love her vibe. And once you meet her, you just love her hustle and her story. But I learned something new about you when we were drinking the other night, speaking of that. Because TOMBOI is one of the, like you said, it's more like, it's feminine, but it has that like comfy feel. I learned that you used to play sports.
Yeah, I was an actual tomboy.
So she was an actual tomboy, which I love.
Well, I mean, and that's kind of really where my design aesthetic came in. It's like, even with like the more high-end C.R.LEE pieces, I wanted to take high fashion and bridge it with more wearable things, like, and just kind of the aesthetic is just a little more laid back and less stuffy, and just kind of take that streetwear vibe that a lot of people love and just really elevate it. So it was a no-brainer when, during the pandemic, everybody's like, well, we kind of want sweatshirts and things. And I'm like,
yeah, because we weren't doing much, but we still wanted to look cute for our selfies.
And although we would lay around in silk and the jogger, I had a lot of clients that would really just wear the poncho jogger silk sets and just luxuriate around their houses.
I'm here for it.
I am too.
The caftans and kimonos and stuff.
Caftans? Yeah. What's a caftan?
So basically it's like a beach cover-up.
Okay.
In layman's terms, like
you
when you see them all like kind of
like
drapey.
kimono-y.
It's a kimono, but it's closed.
Okay,
That's
love.
a caftan.
Love.
Yeah.
Okay, so since we're on the topic of defining styles, what exactly is streetwear? Because at first, I mean, I had no fashion sense before working for Angel, and you've definitely elevated. I mean, right now, obviously,
I'm wearing
who cares?
a green t-shirt. I love how the fashion designer comes in and we have
Like,
no need to impress.
Stained shorts.
I'm in my old Reeboks. Okay, anyway, but yes.
But streetwear. So I know it kind of came to fruition too, big time, when Hailey Bieber was rocking the whole,
Love her.
all that. So what's streetwear?
Honestly, I think that term has kind of really expanded over the years, because back in the day, or I would say even 4 or 5 years ago, it was a little bit more, streetwear was literally sweats, hoodies, joggers, that's it. But with how people's style has just changed, honestly, I don't really feel like there's a specific look to streetwear. Like what you're wearing, you know, some other girl might be wearing some pin tucked pants and some cute, you know, that's her vibe. I think streetwear is just whatever you wear on the street, to be honest.
Okay, so it's not, it
Love
doesn't mean
that.
casual or
No.
joggers. It's just street.
No, because some people like to wear maxis with, and they're all done up. That's their streetwear.
It's funny because I always thought it was like you pair sneakers with a nicer outfit. That's streetwear. No. Okay, we settled it.
It's whatever
Cool.
you want to wear on the street. And I think too, a lot of my other customers and clients years back, that was their streetwear. They wanted to throw on my silk poncho-y kind of vibe and just throw some sandals on, and that was their version of streetwear. So
I love it. I want to throw on the poncho. Oh my gosh.
it is honestly the great. I almost wore it today, but then I was like, let me not float around today. I think Angel will have on a t-shirt.
A damn fairy next to me out of
I'm
it.
like,
She knew we were going to be wearing some shitty outfits, so she didn't want to stage us
Thank
up.
you.
no.
So where do you draw your creative inspiration from, or do you have a certain style muse?
I wouldn't say a style muse, but I'm always inspired by like the energy around me. Like I'm super inspired by like my girlfriends and the people around me. I like try to name like my pieces after people that I know. You know, it's like their
When are
energy.
you coming out with an
I was going to say, is there an
piece?
angel line?
Oh God,
She's like, shit, I
still
should have
make
said
it
that.
angel piece.
Sluttiest line.
It has this much fabric and it only has a tie right here and it's in red.
Titty tassels.
Yeah.
Titty tassel.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
angel.
Yeah. Angel.
No, but really, so when's my line coming out?
I
no,
forgot
it's
what we were
my
even
piece.
talking about.
The inspiration from my
From your
lingerie line.
Ooh.
The angel.
I'll test it out. I'll give it a run.
See, and this is how ideas get made.
See, there you
The
go.
creative process, folks.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get your ideas from
Just the energy around me. Like, you know, you can go into a bar, you can go into a friend's house, the smells, you know, sitting on the beach, whatever it may be. I'm very inspired by the things around me and just atmosphere. 100%.
When do you feel most creative? Do you like have to get away, or does it just come to you?
It just comes to me now at this point. Like, and I've gotten to where as a more seasoned designer, I don't really put myself in a box of like, this is when I need to be creative. Like, and I try to tell my clients and customers that too, like, it'll just come. Like just the other day, we were actually packing orders of the new red sets, and it kind of has like this suede-y kind of effect from the dye. And I was like, we should totally do this for fall, and came up with an idea. So it can just strike at any time.
Love that.
Do you ever go through creative ruts?
Yeah.
How do you get out of them?
Oh,
Help.
let me get the popcorn out.
I know. Grab the tequila.
Honestly, the only time I have creative ruts is when I'm trying to be like forced into creating.
Yes.
It's a block for me. It doesn't
Okay.
work.
And how do you get out of it? Do you meditate? Do you exercise as an athlete?
I don't really have a specific process, to be honest.
You just kind of, okay.
I just kind of go, oh, and then, I mean, it could be as simple as like going to the fabric store and then all of a sudden touching some kind of fabric and be like, oh, here we go.
You
I
just
can
got to be
see this.
patient with yourself
Yeah.
and let it happen.
Yeah, totally.
Do you have a vision board?
No.
We were talking about that earlier. And so when you got your new space, did you envision that ever happening? Did you always want a storefront, or?
Yes, I always wanted a storefront. I always knew what it was going to look like. I'm not so much a vision board person. Like, I'm going to sit. Sorry if you guys do this.
We were talking about how much you love it.
I do it.
Nerd alert.
We're nerds. We're huge.
over here. No, my vision, like I'm very big on manifesting. You definitely have to see these things, especially as an entrepreneur. You know, we talk about this all the time. You have to be able to see it before it even happens, because you have to start laying the groundwork, and you have to, you know, figure out what steps do I need to get to that point. So I guess my vision board is kind of in my head, but I can definitely see those things before they happen. Like my space right now, it's exactly what I wanted. I said as of December, I was like, by March, I gotta have this space and it's gotta look like this, and this, and it's exactly what I wanted. So,
What's your sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
Oh, it's Capricorn season, right?
No,
Almost.
that's
July?
No, you're January?
No, I'm December.
December.
I'm
December
a
28th.
stupid ass. My God.
Don't ask
That's
her.
what I was like. And I'm just so busy.
Forget it.
Wait, are we?
Is it my birthday? Is it my birthday?
She doesn't know if it's her birthday.
Like, what month are we in? Hold on.
You don't want to be
Cancer. I'm going to use the other C. Cancer.
Okay. Yeah,
Cancer.
no.
No, Capricorn.
Oh my God.
Okay. Love Capricorns.
Took me a minute there.
I'm all, no, because that was,
No, yeah, it's Monday. Okay. Anyway, okay, I kind of just wanted to fire off rapid fire some questions about style.
'Kay.
So elevating our styles and how do we just look badass? So, okay, I'm kind of just asking this for myself as well.
Okay.
We want to start fresh. We want to rebrand ourselves. How do we go about starting from scratch? Like, what are the staple items we need in our closets to start with? Like the pants, the shorts, the tops. Like what do they call? It's like the capsule. I know
Capsule.
nothing about style.
My
so.
suggestion to all my clients all the time is be authentic. I'm not one that follows the like, here's the next trend, because the trend that works for her might not work for you and things like that. Even like fit on your body, like these different trends that are coming out. They have like these high-waisted pants and then they're like boxier at the bottom.
Yes.
That doesn't work for everybody.
Right.
So, it's really just authentic. Go in your closet, put on the things that make you feel the best. Like honestly, especially for women, when they are in something that just makes them feel good, that is when like women just radiate.
Yes,
You know?
it's
so
true.
I was just saying this when I
true.
went to San Diego. I was gonna just go to bed when I landed. It was 9:30 at night, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I brought a hot leather white number, put on some earrings, and I felt sexy. And I just felt like I was prime rib. In that place.
Filet
And that's the
mignon.
thing is, it's not even always about the white leather piece. It's about what you're radiating.
What you're
Yes.
feeling.
Yeah.
You just feel
Think
confident.
about it this way. Like when you were younger or maybe even now, like you go and like all the girls were going out and you had like your friends and you had that one friend that everybody was like, yeah,
Yes.
girl, let's help you get dressed. And then everybody piled on and here's my shoes. I'm going to do your makeup.
I'm like, but it's true though. Oppositely, if you're wearing a bad outfit and you don't like your vibe and you're going out trying to have confidence, it's just impossible.
Well, yeah, and what I was saying was it's like dressing that friend up and you have that one girl and she goes out and everybody else is rocking what they have on and they're with it and she's over there tugging and pulling and then trying to walk in some shoes. She's not. That is literally every woman when they try to follow a trend or do something. Like one of the things that's my favorite is that all my girlfriends, we all have different style. We all are our own person, but the one thing that we have in common is we all have this like just charisma that just comes out when we go out, and it's undeniable. Like, and then that way you also too don't have like the same dude hitting on all of you because it's a different woman for all of that.
Yeah.
So I just tell people, do what feels most authentic and comfortable for you.
Okay.
But
I'm like
then you
thinking
can always
about my wardrobe right now. But
Like, do you have something that you haven't worn in a while that you've probably like, you know what? I wish I could bring that out.
No,
again.
because the things I like, I wear them every single day until it has holes
She
in
wears
it.
black a lot.
Yeah.
So
She always
that's-
dresses so cute.
But black, yeah, I think black's easy. You can mix and match. But are we bored of black? Like, should we start to incorporate colors into our wardrobe? And if so, what are the colors that are, I guess, not trending, but that we should incorporate?
Always go. You can never go wrong with a good neutral. Neutrals, peaches, pinks, your greens, things like that. One thing I am loving absolutely right now is all my redheads are coming into the store, and they're all going after the swamp green
Love it.
sets.
Love the green.
The emeralds kind of stuff, and I love seeing that on them. Like I just love
yeah.
it. But I mean, play with color. I think that too. Like have fun with it. I think was it you? Who was it that? I feel like it was you or one of the other girls, and they were like, I don't really wear this color. And I'm like, just try it. And then they always try a different color on. And it's like,
They love
wait,
it.
Actually,
That happened with the pink.
The yellow one that I purchased.
Yeah.
I love.
The yellow.
Love
But
the
yeah, don't
yellow.
be scared. Just try it on. You're not going to die.
Worst thing that happens
Your body's
is you
not going to,
return it.
yeah, like if you put another color on, you're not going to like melt.
So what made you want to start your brand? Like, were you just one day it came to you and you're like, I want to be a fashion designer? Because I know you did some modeling. By the way, I saw a picture.
Oh God.
Lord, the
I
legs
see.
on this woman and the ass.
That'll be our promo photo
I
for
was
the,
like,
the,
no, it
the
won't.
clip.
I told her to send it to me so it could be her like ringtone.
That is hilarious.
Okay, so besides that, we know she has a nice ass, nice body still. Were you sitting down and you're like, okay, I don't want to be a model anymore? Bartending a little bit.
It actually kind of comes from the modeling that I had done. Like at that time, this was before booties were the thing and being thick and the this and the that. And I was like, but the only thing and the only clothes that they had available for women that were built like myself, this was almost 9 years ago. Everything was either short, tight, sexy. You had to either be that or frumpy. And there was no in between. And I was like, there's got to be a way for us to dress. And it was just stuff that I would just make for myself, that it just looked a little more put together, a little more polished, a little more cool, kind of. And that's just kind of where it came from. So,
Me
yeah.
too.
I thought, and it started out, I thought I was designing and speaking for the woman who wasn't being heard, I guess you could say. And that kind of like went a little bit more into seeing women that are very thin and straight up and down, from like working with different kind of models. I saw the challenges they had with clothing. So I really started to like understand bodies after a while.
Yeah, I love that everyone can wear your clothes. Every different size. Like you don't have to be a certain way. And the models that you pick, even for your shoots, are amazing.
They're hot too.
Yeah, they're hot.
And a lot of them, honestly, they're not even models. A lot of them are like my girlfriends. Like, and I purposely do that because then I'll have people that'll DM me and be like, oh my God, I wish I could look like that. I'm like, look here, this is Mary Beth from down the street.
Mary Beth.
This is my
Go
homegirl.
Mary Beth.
Yeah, this is my homegirl. She's got 6 kids. She
Yeah.
works in an office. Because it should be aspirational and not like attainable. I mean, like so far out there that you're just like, well, that looks cute on her, but.
How did you land national television?
Oh wait, what?
Oh, which time?
Yeah.
2 minutes.
No, I'm kidding.
Please, we have time.
Yeah, I'm like.
Angel's grabbing her popcorn.
Yeah. So the first, I'm trying to think, was Tamron Hall first or? No, Stitch was first in Canada. They found me actually both times they found me off a hashtag. Now that I think about it, both times they found me from a hashtag.
On
So-
Instagram? Wow.
Yeah, so Stitched was basically like Project Runway meets Chopped. Oh, sorry. Project Runway meets Chopped. So you go in and it's like you have one
Rounds
thing. Yeah, it was a mess. But yeah, that's how I was found there. And that was all the way in Canada. And then Tamron Hall show found me from a hashtag, and then they reached out to me and invited me to be on their emerging designer show.
What was the hashtag?
I know. We got to up our hashtag.
I'm like, all right, Angel. It's
I don't
notes.
even know, to be honest. It might have been like hashtag Black designers or something
cool.
like that. I can't remember which one it was, but yes, hashtag it up.
I love it. I want
You're
to know.
still cool if you use hashtags, by the way. It's a marketing
You
tool.
have to.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have to. If you want to get on
Definitely
TV, I mean,
essential.
Just don't put them in the actual post. Put them down in the comments.
yes. Or can you do the enter? Or do you have to like comment, you think?
It's better to just put them in the comments.
Yeah, just put them in
Okay.
the comments.
It looks ugly in the caption.
Yeah, it's busy.
But I want to know, so someone on a fairly limited budget, is there a store or certain staple items of a wardrobe that you don't need to splurge on? Like, could we go to Zara to get jeans? Or I guess what's something that we need to splurge on versus what we could buy cheaper?
Okay, this is an age thing. And I will say, younger girls, you can get away with the cheaper clothes. You just can. It is just what it is.
Yeah.
As you start to mature, you should invest more in your staples in your closet because they are more go-to. You kind of know your style at that point. But yeah, your staple blacks, your layering pieces, that kind of stuff. Always spend a little bit more money on that stuff.
Worth it.
Yeah, because it'll just last longer. Like, shameless plug.
No, I'm looking at that. I want it.
So like my tank, for example, like I've probably washed it 10 times now already, but you're going to get the wear out of it. A thing that a lot of the women like is it's a little thicker, it's not just going to shred after like the first wash,
Yeah.
with some of the other faster fashion brands, you're not going to get that wear. And then it just looks a mess.
What do we think about jeans? Like, what's your go-to brand for certain body types?
The Goodwill.
Really? Okay. They got the Levi's there and stuff too, huh?
100%. 100%.
That's a hot tip.
Yeah, and actually, you know, you can do a lot with your own jeans. Like, I think people are really intimidated by like distressing them or things like that. You can take an older pair of jeans and really just kind of make them look cool for now. If you just it's a little fun little project.
How do you distress? With a razor, or how can we do it at home?
All of it. I mean, you really can
You
do
go
it
to
all
the
at-
backyard, just
No, you like scrape it with the rock.
oh,
Yeah.
okay, like a heavy one.
And you know, it's your own personal style. It's your vibe. You're looking at it. You can't mess it up, really. You know. And again, it's the Goodwill pair of jeans. You spent what, $5? If you tear a hole too big, okay.
I always
Like,
forget about the Goodwill, and I think
Me
there's
too.
a lot of good pieces there.
My friend's dad gave me a hot tip. You go to the really, really rich areas wherever you live, and that's where the good shit gets dropped off.
exactly, 100%. And a good Levi 501. That
The wedgie, or is
Yeah.
that not the wedgie?
I like
think
the
the
wedgie jean,
Is
but
that
the
the wedgie?
501 is not the wedgie.
Okay, shows
Wedgie's
how much I know.
its own brand, but yes, 501 wedgie, different things. Both make your ass look great, by the way.
Yeah, that's key.
Yeah.
Are we?
And
gonna,
if you are going with more of that style right now, that boxier 90s vibe,
Yes.
definitely go to the Goodwill. Like, because the other ones that are like in the stores now, they're just a little, I don't know,
Yeah.
too polished for
Yeah.
me.
Okay, what's a hot shoe brand, like sneakers? Where can we buy the coolest sneakers? Or are sneakers out? I don't know.
I will say sneakers are never out.
I guess what's the trend? Like, are we still into the platform sneakers?
I will just say this. I am tired of seeing, what are they, the Nike?
These knockoff
you have
ones?
them
No,
on?
they're just like Amazon.
No. Which ones are they? I'm going to go to hell because I don't know the name of them. They're not Dunks.
The Air
It's
Force
the three-
ones?
It's the three Do you have them on right now?
No, I have old Reeboks.
Oh my
The
god.
Nike
which
Air
one?
Force? No.
And they have the 2 or 3 colors. Every
Jordans?
girl wears them.
Jordans.
They're Jordans.
You
but
love your Jordans.
No, but that's not what she's talking about.
She's like, it better not be what she's talking about.
I'm all bitch.
It
What?
cannot be.
Are they? I want to say, are they Dunk? They're not Dunks.
I have
Am
no
blanking
idea.
right now.
All 3 colors.
It could be like they're like black.
You
and
have
then-
some guys probably turning over right now,
Yeah.
like pissed
They're
off, like, what the fuck? You don't even know your
I
shit.
couldn't tell you if you
Fashion
paid me.
girl and blah.
We'll cut it out.
I swear they're Jordans. We need to Google this because They're-
I need to know. Now
I
it's gonna
see-
bother me because
What
if
do
I
I
have
even
a pair,
Google?
bitch, I'm
What-
gonna wear them next time I'm around you.
Nikes that are 3 colors?
I want to say they're Jordans. But I know there's like a specific Jordan 1, whatever the hell.
Air Force ones?
No.
No, those are just like the basic white ones.
It's like the ones in all the off-white.
I mean, I don't want to unplug anything. I don't know.
Yeah, those down left.
That?
The red, white, and blue
Oh.
ones.
Angel loves those. I like your
I
brown ones.
don't have the 3 colors. I have 2 colors.
I know. But
She's like, they're still ugly.
well, no, they're not
Just
ugly.
kidding. I
It's
love
just,
them. I love them.
Here's
I have
the
an
thing.
orange pair, a blue pair, a gray pair.
They are a classic. I love them. I just feel like
They're overplayed.
they're overplayed.
Yeah.
Every single person has that shoe on.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
right.
Every
big
single
question though. I am struggling, and I've heard my friends are as well. Summertime is hard to pick your shoes. We're going to brunch during the day. We don't want to wear, anything obnoxious. We're just wearing some jean shorts and a tee. Do you wear sneakers? Do you wear sandals? What's like a good summer staple shoe?
How drunk do you plan on being?
I know.
I want to go from day to night. So for like a 1 p.m. brunch, we're going to probably go to bars until around 9.
Definitely don't wear a sandal because your feet
Yeah,
will be all
okay.
dirty and disgusting by the
And
end of the day.
swollen. Your
And
toes-
swollen.
See, I love a Chelsea boot, like a platform Chelsea,
In
but
the
you can't do
summer?
that during the summer. Exactly. So what's a summer alternative?
I mean, just a good polished tennis shoe. And it doesn't even have to be any specific one, but just a clean, crisp tennis
Not
shoe.
a Jordan.
I mean, sure. Wear
could do-
the Jordan, guys. I don't want to kill your
They're
dreams
coming.
here.
You know what? I'm gonna wear mine next
But I'm just
time.
saying, okay, let's put it this way. If you and all your girlfriends are out at brunch and every single one of you has that same Jordan on,
It's kinda annoying.
who's going to really stick out?
What's a cool sneaker brand though? What can we
You could do
buy?
Vans. You could
Van-
do New Balance. You could do.
Okay,
What else?
Vans, New Balance. I don't know.
Definitely a New Balance. I love a good, a New Balance.
Like a dad sneaker.
A Vans. Not even.
yeah,
a
just
dad
don't wear
sneaker-
those socks with it.
What socks?
I like the socks.
But like the Bobby socks?
No, but yes, the Bobby socks.
I love them.
But I would say
She's like,
you have to wear the right dad shoe. You have
Yeah.
to be a dad shoe type.
yeah. The dad shoe doesn't work for everybody. If you have thick ankles,
Cankles.
don't
You're literally
do
wearing
it.
your dad's shoe.
Yeah, like it just looks clumpy and dumpy to me.
We want to achieve that effortless, chic, cool girl, like going to brunch, some loose pants. What are some tips for achieving that look? How do you shop for it?
So first, like, you know, we had kind of chatted off camera about like proportions. So it's always like that 1/3, you know, like go with a crop, then go with a bigger pant. If you go with a bigger top, go with a smaller bottom. You know, that's why that stuff you see a lot of times for reference, you see where people are wearing the oversized tee, but then they have the biker short on. That's why that works so well. So like we were talking about with your pants, go one size up. You know, then it looks cool, room, you're moving around, nothing's too tight. I honestly think that we need to just loosen the clothes up a little bit.
I agree. It feels more free.
Yeah.
Move around.
Yeah.
I love it.
I think the sexiest thing about a woman is when her body can actually move. Like we have all these fun jiggly parts. Like let's let them live a little bit. Jeez, everybody's over here strapping
I've
them
seen
down.
her jiggly parts.
Yeah.
They're nice.
Has she seen yours?
What? No.
No.
How have you seen
Oh, yeah,
hers?
she has. She
Actually,
made a
yeah,
dress.
I've been seeing all your parts. I'm kind of like a doctor.
Yeah, she forgets.
Yeah.
Thank God, because that's when I wasn't working out.
Yeah.
Now you should see it.
Still
again.
Yeah.
It's a little better. No, I was completely naked because she
Yeah.
made me a dress, an orange little number that I still have hung up. It's super cute. Okay, so I was gonna ask something. This was a big year for you.
Yes.
Tell us why. Two big things, but the one thing that I'm thinking of.
Which one are you thinking of? The first one or the second one? Oh, that one? Oh.
Just spit it out, guys. I'm over here on the edge of my seat.
I'm like, shit, opening the store was a big deal.
I know.
Yeah, I got engaged.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, tell us about him.
Oh my God, he's amazing. He's my
How'd
best
you
friend.
meet?
At the club. Many years ago.
We're taking Angel there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please, God, no. He'll be like, bitch, go home.
Yeah.
You're too
Well, okay,
old.
so here's the thing is I've been with him for, God, almost 15 years.
Wow.
So don't listen to all those memes like get rid of your man if he hasn't,
I know, so dumb.
proposed. Cool your jets. Like if
Yeah.
he's a good dude, he's amazing. He's supported every single one of my dreams and projects and everything that I've done and been nothing but a cheerleader and support. So I can't ask for a better partner for life.
And they have such a great. I've never met him, which is so crazy. She was shocked the other night when we were talking. I'm like, no, I didn't go to the clubs.
I'm even
Yeah,
shocked.
I've
I'm like,
never
I feel like
met
we've
him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's a concert and club promoter and same industry and just, it's kind of an interesting world that we live. We don't live a convention. I learned a lot of like the hustle and building a business from him and, you know, being a woman entrepreneur. I mean, you have to apply it in a little bit different way, but because men are a little more cutthroat in how they do it. Not cutthroat. That's bad. I just made him sound like
Men
a bad
are-
business
oh,
person.
we-
But you know what I'm saying? Men are a little bit more like to
She
the
loves
point.
you.
Right.
Yeah,
They cut
yeah,
to the
yeah,
chase.
yeah. But you know, you take that grind and apply it to a woman-owned business.
Okay, not fashion related, but what is the best piece of advice when you're in a relationship as a woman? Obviously, I'm speaking for myself. You can get a little crazy. So, how do you keep the love alive? What do you do to stay happy in a relationship?
Let that person be that person. Again, like even about style. Like
Okay.
let people just be.
That was my next question.
What?
What?
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, I do know.
the-
She's gonna say her boyfriend.
Continue
Okay.
though. We want
No,
the
let's-
advice first.
Just let that person be that person. You know, I mean, obviously you're going to grow and you're going to evolve, but really accept that person for who they are. And you know, you're going to, things are going to change. You're going to appreciate I put it this way. Me with somebody else or my almost husband with somebody else, we might be completely different people. But together it just works, you know?
So you've never tried to dress him or like, baby, you should. I don't think you should wear that.
Well, he's colorblind. So
Like actually?
like legit. And I had
Oh, so you have to help him.
girl, when we first started dating, he'd be like, "Oh my God, what do you think about this shirt?" And I'd be like, "Oh my God, he's asking for my opinion on his outfit." And I
He's
didn't
like, no,
find
I
out until like 2 years later that he was actually colorblind.
Is it the red-green colorblind? Or I did a test this weekend, actually, to see if I was colorblind.
Yeah, he can't see the shades, so he
Okay.
can't see any of like the yellows, none of that. And I was like, oh my God, he wants my opinion. No, he just needed my eyeballs.
That's a good piece of advice, though.
Does this green go with this red? You're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
for Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, so for relationship advice, because this happens, I'm going to let you say it because you've said it on another podcast.
Oh,
that
it might be something different.
Oh, that Jay wears his high school jeans.
Okay, I'll say it. Oh, we got in a fight about it this morning. So you first try to be nice, right? Your significant other is dressing in a way where it's just he could elevate, right? I think he's a very attractive man, but he's a Colorado boy. He has his abs hat from when he was 5. He has the shorts that are down to his ankles, and he has shirts with pit stains, and he loves them. He has the deep V-necks, and I'm like, dude. So at one point, I took all of his clothes and I hid them in the trunk of my car because we've lived together for quite some time, and I was going to take him to Goodwill. He found them before I made it to Goodwill. He started noticing, where's this shirt, Lex? No idea. The wash? I don't know. So I slowly tried to replace it. We took him to the mall. He got his new clothes. He looked great. And now he's back wearing the old stuff. And I think he's starting to do it because he's so over me hearing, like, we need to go shopping. Let's just, a few new shirts and a few new shorts.
I honestly don't think he dresses bad.
Oh, Angel.
But
He doesn't listen to this. You have no idea. It's bad. It's bad.
Okay, but what is the thing that bothers you the most about it? Is it going out with other people? Did you meet him in these outfits?
Yes, I met him in even worse.
Oh.
And
So you met him in these outfits.
And I was like,
The
I
plot
don't
thickens.
like. I can change that. It's something changeable. It's not a character flaw. He's
Sure.
amazing. I met him in. Okay, get ready. I'm pretty sure they were like his dad's jeans, but they were Levi's that were 3 sizes too big, falling off of him. He had the bright pink boxers, not even briefs. He had the dad sneakers. He was wearing these free pair of sunglasses, neon green rimmed, from like a concert he got back in the day.
How did he land you?
I don't know.
Well, but
Just
see,
kidding.
that's the thing, is
But
that's
he's
probably why
great.
he's still wearing them. It's just like how a lot of women, they get stuck in their style because
They do.
at a certain point, they're just like, ooh, this is when I got the most attention. This is when I
Like,
got
girl,
my
90s
girl,
He's
whatever.
doing it because he's rebelling. He doesn't like me badgering him so much. So how can you have a conversation or make suggestions to your significant other to just elevate themselves?
I would say stop making suggestions and let it go.
So just buy him the clothes.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it
I
go.
can't.
Let
I
it go.
cannot.
I mean,
It's
you
so
have to.
bad.
Well, okay. So here's the thing: is
It's so bad.
If you're gonna hammer him on that, then you got to be prepared to let something else go. So is there something else that's not as important to you? You've got to have give and take. That is the one thing, is you got to compromise. Like,
And you have to take advice from someone who's been with someone for 15 years.
I'm like, I have a whole
That's
laundry
like-
list of things I badger about.
You know,
I
there's
can
a lot
cross
of
off
people who
one.
try to give relationship advice, especially on social media, and they're with their partner or they're even single, which is comical to me. So it's like you want to listen to someone who actually has some valid advice.
and I am not an expert on all relationships. Mine has just worked, and this is what I found that worked for us. Honestly, it is that give and take, because I'm sure there's things that, I hate to say it, that probably drive him nuts about you.
Oh yeah.
But
like,
men,
I don't blame
at
him.
some point, I've learned that they will compromise and leave that stuff alone. My dad honestly gave me advice years ago, was like, find those things that are like your non-negotiables. That's the stuff you can go in on, like cheating, or you need to have a job. Like, certain things are just like, hands down, I'm not budging. Those are the things you go in on.
His closet. I'm not budging.
Okay. So then, yeah.
because some people cheating is not a deal breaker.
That's a deal. That's a deal breaker.
And it's like other things, like you being a rude person or is a deal breaker. So for some people, cheating is not the end all be all.
Right.
So again, it's like, are you going to really make a big deal if he treats you so good and committed and faithful?
he is.
And all the other things?
I probably wouldn't go so far as throwing all his stuff away, but
Buy him new shit.
I would buy him some new stuff. Take the initiative in that way.
He gave me a budget. Okay, so we
so
finally
he's open to
broke
it.
it down, and he was drunk. You got to do it when they're drunk or after sex.
So
He
take
taught me
him
that.
shopping drunk.
He hates
I
them
taught her to
all.
after sex.
Yeah.
Hates them all. But I got the budget. What do you think it is? A man's budget for a new wardrobe. Let's just play guessing game.
Well, my son Ezra is super cheap.
He returned a pair of jeans that you got him, right?
He said, "Mom, do you know that these jeans have gone up in price? These Arizona jeans are $29."
Oh my God, so cute.
He's wearing Arizona,
I love it.
but he's just like an old soul.
Yeah.
So he's different. He doesn't care about fashion. It's not his thing. But my son is a good son.
Okay, what was the budget?
$100.
$100.
So eventually we got it up to $250.
He wanted new socks and underwear.
I was going to say, men's clothes are a lot more expensive.
He doesn't want the underwear. He doesn't want socks. He loves the holy underwear. He loves the old socks. I can't touch those. So I'm like, fine, I don't see him, whatever. But $250, that's the budget. I can't push anymore. Where am I going to, just to start.
Okay.
What's a store that's reasonable for men? I guess I looked at Zara. It was a little, I feel like it was
H&M maybe?
too expensive for cheaper quality.
I feel like
I
$100
honestly think
I like
you'd be
H&M.
a good Goodwill guy right now.
Really?
I know that sounds so
No,
weird.
no, it
Go
doesn't.
to the nicer neighborhood. The guys are wearing all of these like retro-y kind of band tees.
Okay,
Very
so we want the
lived
band
in.
tee.
Something like that. A cool new jean. Maybe that's a cute little date night project for you guys. You get him some jeans, and maybe
I
you guys
love
do that
it.
where you're distressing the jean together to make him feel like it's a little bit more his idea and less yours.
Okay.
And include him on that and let him see like, oh yeah.
Compliments.
And then give him some sex
He
after
looks
the
Yes.
He looks so good in it. Keep complimenting.
yeah.
What's a good short for men? We got the canvas
Daddy
linen.
shorts.
You gotta have the legs. Okay, but does he have legs?
He has great legs. He's tall. He's dark hair. Like, yeah.
I'm
You could
about
probably
these.
pull off a hoochie daddy short.
I'm
then.
about
A jean?
these hoochie daddy shorts.
Yeah.
Yes.
My
all
husband
of
will
it.
never wear the hoochie daddy shorts.
No?
Oh no, his dick's too big.
Stop.
I would
So
know.
good. Just saying.
How short are we talking
Does he have
now?
a
Or his
brother?
dick's just tripod. Cut it out.
They're 4 inches.
Are you giving me his dick size or
No.
the short size?
The short
She's like-
size. It's 4 inches is a true hoochie daddy short right now.
4 inches? Okay,
You haven't
then
seen this?
Justin's dick would be hanging out significantly.
Exactly. So that's why he likes his long shorts.
Well,
and
there was they did a Today Show segment where they had the different lengths of the true hoochie daddy shorts. So it was like the shorter ones,
Yeah.
and then it kind of went down, but you couldn't go past the knee.
Yeah, a true hoochie
No,
daddy
not
short is about a 4-inch inseam. If you don't know what the inseam is, it's the part that's in your crotch. 4 inches. Then I think it goes down to like 7, and then it goes down to like the cargo kind of thing. So
The Justin shorts.
yeah.
Well, we know who has a small dick now when we're out. If they're wearing the 4 inches.
There you go. See, and you were trying to force
Unless
your
they're
man to get with
talking.
the times.
I know. I
Oh
gotta
my
appreciate what I got.
God.
But, okay, enough about that.
Quit complaining.
I'm so glad he doesn't listen.
Yeah, he's gonna watch.
Me
this
too.
Watch. Mine neither. I just put them all out there. He probably won't watch it. He'll be like, oh, the legend is true.
It is true, folks.
The train of thought. All right, let's end it with the style of clothing or something within fashion that you want to get rid of. You want it off planet Earth because it's so bad.
Please stop with these superhero looks.
What do you
the
mean?
full bodysuit,
Oh.
the rhinestone, the super long nail. Half of you guys look like you should just have a shield half the time.
With
you
the
go
nail?
out. So like the nail's so long,
Like they're tight.
and then the bodysuit that's like encrusted and it's just too. Ladies,
Are you
I've
talking
just
about
seen that.
the Kanye West vibe with the boot pant?
No, what's happening is a lot of girls are taking what is a stage look, like a Beyonce stage look, and wearing that
it to
out.
Target.
Yeah, it's like, let's reel it in a little bit. Like, you don't need all of that at once.
Yeah, it's a lot of effort too.
Side
Yeah.
note, I would marry Yeezy tomorrow if you asked
I
me.
know you would.
I'm obsessed with Yeezy. Okay. If he's watching, I love you. I
Yeah.
will marry you tomorrow.
He knows our podcast. He actually
is. He's
is
gonna be a
subscribed.
guest.
He wrote a
That is
review. I'm gonna make an alias for me and comment on our post now.
Okay, I love Yeezy. I had to put that out there in the universe. Okay. Is that how we're ending it? What did we get? Oh, that was not the only thing we should get rid of. There's one more thing. There has to be.
What do you think of the low-rise Paris Hilton era jeans coming back in?
I actually don't hate it.
I don't either.
If you have the body, if you have the body, do it.
It looks pretty hot.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I actually love an oversized jean that hits a girl just right on the hip. I think that's so hot and cute.
Oh my God, I just picture
he's like saying,
my
yeah,
stomach
he's like shaking his head like, yeah.
It's sexy.
It's hot. It's hot.
My panza would be like hanging out, but that's not
Yeah,
for me.
stop.
I'm not doing it. Not doing it.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Yes.
I won't do that. I won't torture you guys.
Okay, any more last styles that you want to erase?
Okay, let's end it on this note. Going into the last half of this year, ladies, let's get rid of doubt. Like, I think that is the one thing that, as an accessory, that women really need to carry with them every single day. It's just that confidence. Again, what works for her doesn't work for me. What works for you doesn't work for we, kind of thing. You know, like, just be you. Whatever that feels like, live in your grace.
I love that so much because we said that earlier today. It's just being confident and just owning it, because as a woman who struggled with insecurities, I've come a long way, but when you feel confident and good in your own skin, you just have this energy about you, and this weekend I met so many great people. Had I been insecure and too timid, so own it, whatever you wear.
It's magnetic.
Get them Hoochie Daddy shorts on.
4 inches,
shorts.
baby.
Yes.
Thank
Love
you.
it.
Oh, where can they find you on Instagram? Where can they shop?
So at C.R.LEE on Instagram with 3 E's. C-R-L-E-E, because someone stole mine years ago and I can't get it back. And then my website is crleedesign.com. Has all the info.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thanks
thanks for having me.